Today we are heading to a rather special garden. It's a place not far from home, perfect for a relaxing stroll. Buscot Park, brimming with greenery, is located in Oxfordshire. It boasts a historic and horticulturally intriguing walled garden and an Italian water garden. Some call it England's secret garden.
Hello.
Hello. It's 2 o'clock, but there's no one here. Oh, I see. It says it opens at 2. It appears you simply need to record your name and national trust number, collect a ticket, and enter.
Hello. 가든을 들어가 보겠습니다.
It's my first visit here, and it's absolutely beautiful. Topiaries, roses, and a variety of features catch the eye. The entrance is so unassuming that you'd hardly guess there's a garden here. But as you pass through, you're greeted by blooming roses and people wandering about. It's hard to believe such beauty lies beyond the gate.
Lovely rose.
Both sides are lined with rose hips, with 1 or 2 roses still flowering. There's a small greenhouse, though sadly we can't go inside. There are many thriving plants, exactly the kind of greenhouse I'd love to have. Originally, this area housed a much larger greenhouse. In the distance, there's an archway that leads to a long, scenic walkway. This part of the garden is charmingly named the Parents' Walk. Isn't that such a sweet name? The path is lined with an abundance of flowers on both sides.
Thank you. Make a nice garden.
Oh, thank you.
Beautiful.
It's pretty.
Rose normally
Yeah.
finish the summer.
No, they keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah, you take their heads off, they just keep flowering. And they go all the way until maybe November. They keep deadheading.
Yeah.
And then as soon as it gets a frost, then they stop. Windrush.
Windrush. Windrush.
Yeah.
So lovely color.
Yeah, very beautiful.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, lovely. This is Austin, yeah?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. I think that one's called Olivia Rose Austin.
Oh, so nice. Thank you.
The scent of roses is enchanting. I couldn't resist picking a few lovely stems to take home. The colors are as stunning as the fragrance. The sedum blends beautifully with the autumn colors, and with the roses too. It's heartwarming to see couples enjoying their walk. At the far end of the garden, there's an orchard. Doesn't the statue add a touch of elegance? It seems to reflect the owner's personality, thoughtful in its simplicity.
We zaten hoog op de heuvel, als vrienden bij elkaar. De zon ging langzaam onder. Oh, we kenden.
Here you'll also find sedum, a plant that seems to thrive in every autumn garden. The sedum here is lush and striking. Delphiniums are also plentiful.
Dat ik droomde dat de hemel open was. Ik zag de engelen.
Now let's step into the secret garden we've been so curious about. Wow, it's like stepping into another world. The walled garden opens up on both sides. It's wonderfully picturesque. When the flowers are in full bloom, I bet it's absolutely stunning. Breathtaking. There's a wisteria tunnel, and at the far end, a magnificent fountain with water flowing from a statue.
It's a lovely design, yeah, garden.
Yes.
It's still beautiful. The hair is so lovely now, baby. 이렇게 연결돼 있네. Wow.
This area was once the kitchen garden. Over time, it was transformed into a walled garden that blooms with different flowers in every season. Unlike most kitchen gardens, which are typically square or round, this one has an unusual octagonal design. The walls here feel noticeably taller than those of most walled gardens. Perhaps that's why stepping inside feels so overwhelming and captivating. Apple trees are laden with fruit. The walls are adorned with fruit trees, while flowers and roses flourish in front of them. Oh, and even delphiniums make an appearance. Purple blooms subtly shape the scenery. The garden extends along a gentle slope. On the far side, more fruit trees stand proudly, as though they relish being admired. The sunlight streaming through makes it feel all the more magical. The garden combines natural charm with stylish design. Round topiaries are cleverly mixed with flower beds, creating a look that is both structured and organic.
You don't get to fool me.
Higher up the slope is another part of the orchard. Unfortunately, it's closed today. I've heard that on certain days, visitors can pay to pick fruit freely, but not today.
And the peace you keep of me.
Wow.
It's nothing personal.
Beautiful.
Just never want to see you again.
Yeah.
It's nothing personal.
Imagine a garden surrounded by towering walls, with a central path running from east to west, lined with tree tunnels and flower beds. It's an extraordinary place. In the center of the garden, a fountain adds a focal point to the symmetry. I found myself walking this path again and again. It's just so beautiful. The garden has a unique charm that sets it apart from others. Even at this time of year, the walled garden is filled with flowers. And meticulously pruned roses. There are dahlias, which I was so eager to find. The fuchsias are in full bloom. These flowers and the whole garden exude such a refined and artistic sensibility. The flowers are so well cared for, fuchsias, phlox, my favorite, and dahlias too. It seems the gardener has a fondness for rich purple and burgundy tones, as these colors dominate the flower beds. The fruit trees along the walls are elegantly espaliered with fresh green shoots. The dahlias are tall and radiant. From a distance, the apples resemble pears. It's all so splendid, simply breathtaking. Perhaps because they've been pruned, the phlox are just starting to bloom. It's fascinating. We've reached the halfway point of the garden now. From the fountain at the far end, you can look back and see the entrance. Roses have long been an essential feature of English gardens, especially in walled gardens. Traditionally, they symbolized beauty, love, and refinement. Seeing the gardeners hard at work, I felt a little guilty enjoying their efforts. But their dedication is truly inspiring. I'm savoring every moment of this romantic autumn garden. It's almost too beautiful to enjoy alone. The symmetry of the garden leaves the strongest impression. From the orderly avenues of trees to the carefully pruned hedges, everything is perfectly balanced and aligned. The land slopes slightly toward the center, with steeper gradients on the west and east sides, creating a distinctive layout. Known now as the Four Seasons Walled Garden, it's divided into 4 sections. Let's climb the steps.
Oh. What's wrong here?
Buscot Garden is a classic example of a traditional English garden filled with diverse plants and flowers. It's more than just a garden. It's a space where nature and art harmonize, offering an unforgettable experience. Climbing the stairs out of the walled garden, I turned around for one last look, and the view took my breath away. What a magnificent sight! At the top of the stairs, the grand Georgian mansion of Buscot Park comes into view. Perched high on the hill, it's a majestic sight, reminiscent of an elegant French chateau. The sweeping lawns are dotted with sculptures, adding to the grandeur. Thanks to the National Trust, we can visit such magnificent properties. The laughter of picnicking families brought a smile to my face. A day of pure happiness. Every turn revealed more wonders: meticulously designed gardens, tree-lined paths, stone walls, and even the famous water garden, designed by England's renowned garden designer, Harold Peto.
We can go this way. Nice smell. Rose smell. Wow. Ooh, perfume, rose perfume. Oh, actually, I give the garden little rose stem rose, very strong perfume.
The stars align.
My garden.
Only just for one night.
The roses and rowan berries complement each other so well. How stunning it must be during the peak flower season.
My bucket list.
Time slipped away, and before I knew it, the garden was closing. On my way out, I spotted sunflowers on the left. How could I resist stopping to admire them? This visit to Buscot Garden was utterly enchanting. My only regret is that I didn't have time to sit on the lawn, bask in the good weather, and let my thoughts wander. I'll have to come back in spring next year. How did you find today's video? If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to leave a comment. Thank you.
I know